What's up guys? In today's video we are going to talk about the hero changes and the patch notes. Welcome back guys. So as you already have seen on my thumbnail, the classic arena is getting a small revamp. So they are actually removing this attribute in the classic arena. There's not gonna be 50% increased HP anymore to anybody, so this is gonna be damage reduction. I have no idea how much it's gonna be, to be real honest, because they didn't give any information about it, but they're gonna remove the HP, so no more, I would say, Agatha with 50% bonus HP, the Brynhilds, all other heroes, the healers, is gonna be damage reduction. So I feel excited for it. I can already see some teams that are currently used being better, and some teams that are actually right now underperforming, they can actually start performing. So I'm really I would say excited. The new chapter is gonna unlock. The new chapter is gonna unlock here in the new journey. So they're unlocking this chapter 15. So people that actually cleared everything, people, I would say, the big guys will get Villette, and the other ones will be able to get Edith. So that's nice. That's definitely nice. What did they change more? Oh yeah, they accepted this a suggestion of mine. I'm actually happy. I feel they are gonna add a regress potion in this shop here. You can buy it 1 time in a month. I told them to keep it between 1500 and 2000 tokens. I'm not sure if it's gonna be in that range, but hey, regress potions are always welcome, are always nice to change some stuff in your team. So I'm really happy about it. Then let's talk about the hero changes. A lot of you guys already saw the change of Little Jack on the Discord. So his basic attack right now, he's just dealing like 280% damage to a single target and giving this person candy bomb. It will change to 100 attack damage to a single enemy, and it inflicts an extra 220% detonation damage with a 60% chance to inflict 1 layer of burn. So it's a huge buff, okay? The attack damage, it's actually basically a buff of, I would say, 40% damage and a chance to inflict burns. So that's gonna be really huge, really nice. I'm excited to see it. I'm definitely gonna grab this guy. I'm definitely gonna pull for this guy. So I'm gonna test him with a lot of comps. I already have him and Andres in mind. I have him and Azonia in mind. Him and Nidrold. Him Veronica. I'm gonna do him with a triple damage D on Guild Boss 6 to see how it goes. Second skill is called the Sugarcoat Bump. Okay. Right now, dealing 420 attack damage to a single enemy, going up to, let's say, 540 really fast calculation. And detonating candy bomb. So after it, it's gonna deal 145 attack damage to all enemies, and an extra 145 attack damage to enemies. And the more layers of candy bomb they have, the bigger damage it is gonna be, up to 725%, guys. Huge. And the extra damage is considered burn damage, so it's gonna be dealing 145 attack damage and 145 burn damage AoE. So that's like 290 AoE damage on the entire team. And the more sugar babes, let's say candy bombs they have, he's gonna be dealing more. Really solid. I already see this guy working. Like I already said in my previous video, if you're a new player, I would suggest you to reroll on Friday. If you can grab this guy and Andras, well, PvE is gonna be so easy for you. Another thing, he's passive called Trick or Treat. Little Chicks inflicts candy bombs on all enemies for 2 turns at the beginning of each wave. Automatically detonates blah 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 with a 50% piercing rate. Well, that's gonna be changed. It's gonna be changing too. If allies deals damage to enemies during their turn, when the turn ends, Little Jack has a 100% chance to inflict one layer of candy bomb on the target and deal an extra damage equal to 20% of his cap, at least, So it's gonna be dealing 20% minimum up to 100% of his attack. Huge. The extra damage is considered as burn damage. Obviously, Little Jack is gonna be a burn hero, guys. I'm just gonna cut it really here. Actually, I'm gonna finish this one and I'm gonna talk a little bit more. It's considered as burn damage and skill damage. The more layers of candy bomb the target have, the more extra damage dealt. Each enemy can have up to 40 layers of candy bomb. So guild boss, prepare, bro. You're gonna be candy bombed. This attack cannot be triggered by a pursue attacks. Okay, so it does work on counter attack, but not on pursue attacks. Interesting. We are saving the ultimate for last. So right now, actually, guys, I want to bring back a couple months ago. Everybody was HP burn, the best one. Then they changed poison and bleed. Poison was still underwhelming. Bleed got actually really nice with Nidroll, with some other bleeders. Until actually Nita made a back in the meta right now with Magdi. Poison is also really nice, but burn with Andras, with Little Jack. I'm really curious to see how this will perform, man. I think it's gonna be really nice. His ultimate called Trick and Treat. Okay, so Trick or Treat and Trick and Treat. So he's gonna trick you and then he's gonna treat you. Deals like again 500 damage to all enemies. It detonates candy bomb. That's gonna be changed to the thing that's actually I'm excited about. Summon 4 pumpkin bombs continuously. Each of them deals 285 attack damage and 285 burn damage to random enemy and inflicts 1 layer of candy bomb on the target. Bro. So the guild boss, okay, is gonna get 8 times 285% damage. So 4 stages of 285% attack damage and 4 stages of burn damage. And he's gonna get instantly 4 layers of candy bomb. This is... I can already see this guy performing really well in guild boss. I'm not sure, maybe he's gonna be underperforming, but from just reading this skill, I think this is actually perfect for guild boss. Not sure how strong it's gonna be in arena. If you, for example, are lucky and you land 2 or 3 bombs on the same target, well, it's deleted for sure. But I don't know, it's random enemies, so let's see. Exclusive one. Okay, his exclusives are gonna change as well. Right now, Sugarcoat Bomb, Little Jack randomly inflicts 2 candy bombs on 1 surviving enemy target for 3 turns after casting this skill. Okay, so after casting this bomb, he will... Okay, that's fair enough. And right now, it's gonna be inflict 1 layer of Panic Stricken. So that's a new passive on the target for 2 turns. Each time candy bomb is inflicted, up to 8 layers. Each layer of Panic Stricken reduces the owner's attack by 5%. Wow, that's a 40% attack damage reduction on the guild boss with Panic Stricken. And imagine combining it with attack break. I think guild boss 6 is gonna be a puppy, guys, to be really honest with this guy. It's gonna be a puppy, man. Exclusive 2, the best exclusive, in my opinion, I've seen on the hero so far. Right now it's inflict 1 candy bomb, blah blah blah, don't even care. It's gonna be increase all allies excluding himself, doesn't matter. Mastery by 40% of Little Jack's initial mastery. Each ally can gain most of up to 100% mastery. Guys, you can boost your daughters. You can give Hazonia a lot of mastery. You can give Nidroll a lot of mastery. Veronica, Andras, man. This is gonna be really nice. This is gonna be really nice. And it's exclusive 3. It gains 1 layer of Pumpkin after casting Trick and Treat. So after casting his ultimate, each layer provides 1 pumpkin bomb summoned by Trick and Treat, up to 10 layers, and will not remove when Little Jack dies or at wave transition. Reduce the cooldown of Trick and Treat by 2 turns if no enemy is killed after... Oh, wow. So his ultimate will basically have a 2 turns cooldowns if he doesn't kill anybody. Exclusive 3 is also really big. And the layers, the extra pumpkin bombs, man. This guy... I'm not gonna talk about Donald Rebelli, guys, to be really honest, because Donald Rebelli is some kind of a endgame content, and the change is not worth mentioning, in my opinion. He is not worth mentioning. Okay, he is not worth mentioning. I am gonna talk about Agatha because a lot of people know Agatha is one of my favorite heroes, and I freaking love that girl. She is amazing. So the buff on Agatha is gonna be basically her basic attack is gonna be dealing more percent damage of her HP. It is 15%. It go up to 24%. Okay, so it's, as you can see here, it's actually it's 16%. It's 16% and it will go up to 24. So it's gonna be a damage boost on her basic attack. Her second skill is gonna be really interesting. That's why I'm most excited for. Her second skill will deal damage equal to 62% of her max HP. And if the target has counterless kiss, which means her passive, she will have a 75% piercing rate. So basically what you want to do, you want to AoE all the enemies or basic attack the enemy that you want to target. And then after that, when she does Bloody Spiral, she will bloody delete the target with 75% piercing rate. Huge. Really, really, really huge. So I'm really excited. Her passive will not change. Her passive will be the same. Her ultimate will get boosted a little bit. It will get boosted by 8% of her max HP damage. So that's gonna be 2 stages with 8% more damage. I am not sure why they did this change, but considering you only use her in PvP and considering they nerfed this one, they removed this one, they had to do it because this has a lot of impact on Agatha's damage, guys, for sure. This has a lot of impact. Removing this from her is gonna have a lot of impact. She might be even weaker than right now with the numbers, but her second skill is definitely gonna delete Brynhild's, definitely gonna delete a lot of targets with the piercing. So excited. And then the long forgotten hero that I still do not have, Hull 9000, guys. The meta is over. This guy is coming in strong. Decoding attack deals some defense damage. Well, it will be deals 360 damage to a single enemy, deals extra 45 up to 225 defense damage, and restores self HP by the same amount for every one debuff the target has. This extra damage ignores defense. Holy moly. Just from his basic attack. Just from his basic attack. They actually made from a trash hero, they're gonna make like a deadly hero, guys. A deadly hero. Genetic Shock deals 400% defense damage to a single enemy. Each layer of decode increased 40% dev damage. Afterwards, a layer of decode will be granted. Okay. It's gonna be deal 400 dev damage to a single enemy with a 100% to reduce the target's attack by 40%. So the damage is gonna be a little bit nerfed, but he is gonna reduce the attack of the target by 40%, and that's actually this skill. His passive, self-maintenance. He's right now granting himself some layers. So what's it gonna be? When Hull 9000 takes fatal damage, he will become immune to death and removes ally protection granted by him immediately. At the end of his turn, which the effect is triggered, restore self HP by 30% of his max HP and enter repair status for 4 turns. When Hull 9000 is under repair status, reduce direct damage and dot damage taken by 40%, but the death immunity of self-maintenance cannot be triggered. Protection system cannot be cast. Okay, so basically, if he takes fatal damage, he will just turn into some kind of a 4-turn status. He's gonna take 40% less dot damage and less direct damage, so he's gonna be some kind of a tanky. I want to see how it works. I think the description is a little bit unclear, but let's see. This one, grant self taunt immortal and constellation for turn, is gonna be grant allies excluding self ally protection for 4 of Hell 9000 turns. Hull 9000 takes 50% of the damage dealt to allies with ally protection granting protecting system. Meanwhile, during the validity period of ally protection granted by Hull, increase his HP cap by 25% for every ally protected by him. He's gonna increase his own HP cap by 100% if he protects all allies. I already can see this guy work in PV a lot. Maybe even in PvP, but in PvP he's just gonna be single-handedly tanking. No more Wim Anton. He's just gonna be the only tank and then just bring 3 or 4 damage dealers. Maybe a healer would be nice, but damn. Exclusive 1, reduce the duration of attributes. Dot debuffs by 1 at the start of the turn is gonna be increase the duration of the target's attack reduction for 3 turns with the same chance to reduce the target's crit rate for 3 turns. Holy moly, he's not only gonna reduce the attack but also the crit rate on exclusive 1. Damn. Exclusive 2, when an ally falls below 40% for the first time after taking damage, he will cast protection system. Gonna triggered by once. Okay. So it's gonna be while Helmut is under repair status, restore self HP by 4% of his max HP at the end of the ally's turn. So excluding himself, every turn he's gonna restore his HP. Man, this guy is gonna be just soaking damage even in the 4-turn repair status. At the end of all allies' enemies' turns, consume all layer of fix immediately to reduce the duration of repair by 1 turn. Repairs and reduce the duration of repair by 1 turn when has 6 layers of fix. Then this guy is just gonna be repairing and fixing himself all fight long. Exclusive 3, reduce 15% damage taken by allies. Reduces 50% damage taken by allies with ally protection granted by protection system. Increase Hull Knight 1000's max KP to 40% for every ally. He's gonna reduce the damage taken for all allies by 50%, and he's gonna increase his own HP cap to 160%. This guy. Now I'm actually unhappy that I never pulled him on my account. Oh, bro, this guy is gonna be lit. Not sure if he's gonna be helping me, but he's definitely gonna be helping early game players, and he's gonna be really, really nice. Well, that was it for the patch notes, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Friday, I'm gonna do a lot of summon sessions for viewers. If you want me to do a summon session for you, hit me up with a DM. I would gladly do it. And as I would say, guys, thank you for supporting me so far. I love you all and see you in the next one.